Hey everybody. So I wanted to remind you a little bit about what we learned about telling time because you're going to do another activity practicing telling time. So you're going to be trying to figure out what the clock says, and some of you are even going to be adding in the hands of the clock to make the time correct. So first I need to fill out my clock again here. So at the very top, remember what number goes at the very top? 12. So I'm going to put my 12 up there. And that's how I know it's the top of the clock. Put my 12 up there. Now, after the 12, I get to start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and my 12 is already at the top. So what I wanted to remind you guys of is where the long hand, the minute hand of the clock, has to be for it to be something o'clock, all right? Something o'clock. So this little hand is the hand that tells us what hour it is. But this big hand, the minute hand, when it's at the 12 at the very top, we know it is something o'clock. So let's look right now. We know it's got to be something o'clock because the long hand is pointing to the 12. Which number is the short hand pointing towards? I didn't write it very neatly, did I? What number is that? Let's see, if this is 7, it's got to be 8. Yeah, so it's 8 o'clock. So let's do another one. I'm going to leave the minute hand on the 12 so that it's something o'clock. Now what o'clock is it? We have to check the little hand to see where it's pointing to. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Right. So when you're practicing your o'clocks, right, that's telling time on the hour, we know this long hand has to be pointing at the 12. Now the other one that some of you are going to be practicing is telling time also to the half hour. So that means 30 minutes past the hour. So instead of 3 o'clock, if I wanted this to say 3:30, I've got to go around 30 minutes around my clock. And remember, each number, this is for my blue and green groups, each number is 5 minutes away from each other. So I would move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I move it 30 minutes around, it's landing on the 6. So I'm still on the 3. I've gotten past it a little bit. I've got 30 minutes past it, halfway past the 3. But because my minute hand is pointing to the 6, I know it's got to be 3:30. 3:30. So you're going to be practicing seeing some clocks like this. And you're going to be writing down the time that it says. 3:30. So now remember, how do you write the time if you're writing it down and you don't have a clock like that? So when you're writing clock times down, just like you would see on a watch or on a phone that is a digital, right? Then you put the first number, the hour, 3. Then you put these 2 dots. A clock would look like this. 3 o'clock, no minutes at the top, right? I haven't gone any minutes past 3 o'clock when that minute hand is pointing to the 12. Now, if I wanted this to say 3:30, all I would have to do, my 3 is the same. I would just have to put a 30 at the end. So that tells me how many minutes past 3 it is, 3:30. Okay, so you guys are going to keep practicing that this week. I want you to keep practicing telling time to the hour. And some of you, right, my blue and green groups, you're going to be practicing telling time to the half hour too. That means something 30 as well as something o'clock, right? Because you know the 2 tricks. You know if your minute hand is on the 12, it's got to be something o'clock. And if your minute hand, your long hand is on the 6, it's got to be something 30. So you have to then check your hour hand to see which number it's pointing to know. Okay? All right, I'm excited to see what you guys do with this week. This is really grown-up stuff, telling time, so I'm proud of you. All right, see you later.